Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. The biggest mouth in sport, and my mouth's massive, isn't it? Yeah, I've got some front on me. Today's video, I'm going to call it, have a think. Who else is cheating? Hey? Who else is cheating in the sport of boxing? Now, what I want you to do, I want you to all leave comments on this video, and I want you to tell me who you think is cheating. Because if the dripping tap can say he's had some at him, some of you must have a sixth sense, all right? So we all have our suspicions about people in boxing, don't we? And we know who they are. You know, these people who they get knocked about in sparring. Then a year later, all of a sudden, they're flogging people in sparring and the climbing rankings and the icing people. This has been going on too long now. People are cheating the system. But it's not like it's 100-meter races, is it, at the Olympics? Not like Ben Johnson. We all remember when he ran 9.78 and blew everybody away, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's what did he do? He took it from 9.93, were it Calvin Smith, record holder? I'm not, oh no, I think it might have been 9.8. Anyway, he knocked a fair bit off it, didn't he? The record, didn't he? I forget if it was Calvin Smith 993 or Carl Lewis 986 or whatever, or did he beat his own record? He was on fire, wasn't he, Ben Johnson, and everybody wanted to sponsor him, and the short, squat, stocky guy who had really powerful legs. But he did it by cheating. Now, if you're going to cheat in sport, we ain't got no else, have we, going for us all? I mean, the world's pretty corrupt in it at the moment. So if you're going to cheat in sport, well, what have we got? It's that man in the moment mirror, isn't it? I don't know if anybody's seen that film, The Mean Machine, with Burt Reynolds, where he's in prison and they're treating him really bad, aren't they? They're sending him to the swamps, and they say that shaving points off an American football game, you know, like one of these, not soccer, one of these, shaving points off is about as un-American as you can get, and you were hated in that film for it. I know it's only fiction, isn't it? But and I'd feel the same like that if something happened like that in England with Premier League or with boxing. Do you know what I mean? I'd feel I'd have a problem with it. I'd have a problem with it because you can escape, can't you, watching sport? Now, I don't like to harp on about this, but years ago when I was doing porridge, sometimes they let you out onto ones in old prison and have a big old black and white telly at end, and sometimes it might a bit of colour might come from it, sometimes it won't. Big old box wooden telly, and I remember beginning of '94 it was. I was only in there for a month, I think, and I got bail, but it was Liverpool Man U. Man U had black shirts on, they were 3-0 up. And Razor Ruddock equalised with an header. All Liverpool fans will remember it. Now, for that 90 minutes, you can just escape your environment, can't you? A bit like going to the gym in prison, isn't it? Or watching a box. In fact, you can escape. It's escapism, isn't it, from what's going on in your life. And I think that sport does that to us all. So if people are going to cheat, it's bad. Look at the reaction to this with Conor Crusher Ben. Bro, I'm crushing it in gym. Bro, personal best every day. Bro. And I go home with me eating seats in my car. Well, good luck with your eating seats. But it's found dirty. It's been found dirty, hasn't it, on a dirty test. I don't look at him the same way I do now. All them people that get saying, "Oh, I rate him, I rate him." Well, do they rate him now? I don't know. I see people saying they're not going to condemn him and all that, but I ain't buying into all that. Got to explain that test. So let's see. Got to explain that test. People are going to say things like, "Well, we can't, throw him under the bus and blah, blah, blah." Yeah, everybody deserves a second chance, don't they? But he's got to explain that. But the majority of people that are not going to say anything or want to sit on fence, well, they're license holders, aren't they? They've got to play the game. I personally don't believe that that's what they think when they go home. I don't believe that. I think when they go home at night, they think, "Look at these like here trying to pull a fast one," because you've only got to look at the outrage from people like trainers at Manchester. Of that end, Jamie Moore, Nigel Travers. Look what Liam Smith said. Look what Bricktop said. But other people, they have agendas, don't they? They want to work with these people down the line, so they're not going to burn the bridges, are they? The old stagers are not going to burn the bridges. Steve Bunce, he's not going to burn his bridges, is he? Because he might need Conor Benn down the line. He might want to host Nigel Benn an evening with Nigel in Birmingham at some pub at Mackie Centrefield ground. You don't know, do you? But the way I see it is this. It's got a lot of explaining to do. And they're not explaining anything. They're not coming out. What we're on here. 14th of October. I'm ready for going home. 14th of October. A dirty test, 23rd of September. So we're 3 weeks today since the result came back, since they were all notified. Personally, if you've been taking it, you know we were busted. They were tested on 30th of August. That's what we're saying. They're saying that. This is why it's gone massive. This because you can't cheat in sport. You can't cheat. It's no good. That's just my opinion. So I'm entitled to it. Okie dokie. So don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and share this video with your pals. Okie dokie. Peace out. Big shout out to my mate Frank at Bury. Hope you're well. I'm thinking of you, mate.